evening. Thank you for joining us here on 12 Days to Valentine. My goodness, we are having so much fun, super fun. It has been extraordinary so far. We've had some amazing couples, some falling in love in buses, some in the pool, inside the pool. Yeah, no poolside love, inside the pool. You know what I mean? Some obviously meeting their significant others in their uncles' houses. Hey, cheddar love, Nizi. Today we're meeting more. Where they met, we're going to find out when we welcome them on the show. But make sure you're interacting with us. And the only way you can do so is by going on our social media platforms or our WhatsApp number, which today I promise we're going to read messages. 0551 575757 are our numbers. And I want you to spill the beans. Whatever you see here, hush, we want you to tell us, okay? Sometimes we, in front of the cameras don't see really what they're doing and how they're touching and, stealing glasses and stuff like that. So when you see all those little, things they do and maybe the couple and their idiosyncrasies and you want to reveal some of them, they don't always want to tell us. So you can WhatsApp us and, of course, go on our social media feed, our live feed that is on Facebook. It's at Joy Prime TV. My name is Mauvie Hayford, but what dominant? What love woman? What from Mauvie the Motivator. So you can address me as such whenever you want to find me on social media on X, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Of course, many thanks to our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't have been made possible because, some of them are actually giving us some props to work with, especially Seco chocolates. And I had a few drops, chocolate drops before I came here. Wow. Do you know what I love about it? Ghana is hot. And when you keep chocolate in your bag, it melts. No, it's Seco chocolate. Yeah. And it's soft. When you put it in your mouth, that's when it melts. So I know it's natural. On your natural, you know what I mean? So find them for Valentine so you can surprise your love with some Seco chocolates. Of course, Labadi Beach Hotel, where you can have a night stay on Valentine's Day. Make sure you're booking on time. I'm sure Nat and his wife are going to sleep at the Labadi Beach Hotel. So you're in your space. Okay? Share closet. Anyway, Tasty Tom. If your jollof is not popping, it's because you're not using the right ingredients. And of course, the most important ingredient in jollof is your tomato puree. If it's not the right one, it is not going to be tasty. And that's why Tasty Tom is encouraging you to use Tasty Tom only when you're making real Ghanaian jollof. Red apple looks. So our couples who are going to go to the final round and win some packages are definitely going to be treated by Red Apple Looks. So they do makeup and spa. And on saying makeup, let me acknowledge Elizabeth, of course, my celebrity makeup artist, Elizabeth, right here at the Multimedia Group Limited. Thank you so much for my makeup today. Who else touches my face? Of course, my celebrity makeup artist, Roberta, Esther, Stella, Flo, all of you girls at the Multimedia Group Makeup Room. Thank you so much for always making my face look so sweet. My hair, Elite Hair Studios, right opposite the Textbook Market on the Spintex Road. You can't go wrong. And the girls know how to make me look good. Thank you, Bernice, for, this look. I love it so much. Of course. Hey, Platinum the Spa, the only spa I allow to touch my body. Thank you so much for always making me feel good before I come on the show. And you can find them right opposite the Palm One Junction at Trade Fair. Now, let's get down to business. This is how you can make your favorite couple go to the next round. You've got to start voting. And in order to do that, you have to go on social media, post to one, post and share and comment, like, and all of that in order for them to be bumped to the next round. Now, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, I'm sure you're already seated, and yes, ready to judge who you think is going through today. Today is coming in doubles, so be ready for a treat. You.
By God's grace, I'm doing great.
You look good too.
Thank you.
And I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, Mauvie, is this a prank? Are you married to Mr. Asimeni? We don't know. But your wife is going to be joining us on Zoom.
Thank you very much.
Mrs. Asimeni.
Yes, please.
Thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for you guys. The love you've shown us has been so magnificent. So we're so appreciative of how you're showing off your love.
Thank you.
But before we go any further and welcome her on Zoom, tell me a little bit about how you met.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. First and foremost, I would say happy birthday to you, Josephine Sharon Efford. I love you so much. Today happened to be your birthday, and I want to say, as many family, we are proud of you. This is how I met Josephine Sharon Efford. I met her way back in 2007.
Are you talking about your wife?
My wife.
Okay, Hayford then. I don't understand.
Sharon. Now the name Asimeni.
Because you mentioned her maiden name.
Because I was referring to the.
Oh, right.
Yes,
Okay.
before I bring it to. Thank you very much. So I met Josephine in 2007 when we both were attending the same classes.
Okay.
Yeah, she happened to be in one of the best JHS, which was Anchorage, back in Winneba. Okay. And I was in public school, AME Zion School, yes. So, as usual, in between that time, I happened to win myself national essay writing competition. Okay. So most of the teachers, I was like one of their favorites. So sometimes when they come and I'm not around, they are not around, they give me the opportunity to teach them.
Oh, really?
True.
So you were like a teacher's assistant.
Thank you very much.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes, please. So continue like that. And Josephine was one of the, let me say, she was my biggest enemy.
Competition.
Yes.
No, entirely.
Very, 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 very. Because she, at that time, saw me like all the people were, especially the ladies, everybody around me. Faculty.
So you were the ladies' man.
Yeah, faculty, that kind of vibe. So she didn't like the way the girls were all over me. So it was a problem to her. So I think one time, one of her friends, she brought a question to the class. One of her friend asked her to bring the question to me to solve for her.
Was it a math question or something?
All the subjects. I'm a science student. So
okay.
Yes. So she brought a question. I did it for her. And the perception she had about me changed.
Because of?
Yes, please.
Because of solving a problem.
Everything changed. Because initially she thought I was that kind of guy who was that, let me put it that way, rascal or that kind of, womanizer. But when she got closer to me and we had interaction, she was like, nah, the way I assumed this guy to be, that's not what.
Right.
Right from there, she liked me.
Wow.
Continue, completed JHS, went to SHS. I chased there for 5 years, solid years. Yes. When we were in the SHS.
Then she should run for the Olympics for Ghana. She was running for 5 years.
Trust me, it was a very, 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 very tough thing for me. So, God being so good, 2012, from 2007, 2012, that was the time that she gave me the opportunity. Yes, please. 2012.
Finally. How did it feel? Like, I'm sure you sighed, a very big one, like,
it's like I'll borrow my first word. It says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Wow. So
yes, please.
Fast forward to today.
Yes, please.
Well, I mean, you guys got married in.
We got married in 2022.
Okay.
February 2022.
Oh, yes, and you have a child together.
Yes, baby girl, Martinella.
Wow. So where is she, Mrs. Asimeni? Where is she right now, currently?
She was supposed to join so that we come yesterday on something unfortunate happened. So I think I sent the details to the producers of the show.
I'm sorry.
So they are aware, yes.
Okay.
So she couldn't make it, but decided to join because this, could you believe, for the past 4 years, my wife, Jay, love you. My wife hasn't celebrated a birthday for the past 4 years. She denied a birthday to celebrate my birthday.
What does that mean? Explain.
Yes. What she does is that she waits. Let's say she won't do it. She's February, September. So February, we will celebrate our marriage. We used to celebrate our marriage these things. Then September, she will join me. Then we celebrate our birthday together for the past 4 years now.
Really?
Yeah, so this
So
year...
why don't you also let her do it on her birthday? Why don't you celebrate on her birthday ever for 4 years?
That makes her...
No one yet.
Oh, yes, special.
I see.
Because she denied herself to make me happy.
I see.
Yes,
Let's welcome Mrs. Asimani on the phone lines because we're having some network challenges. Is she... Okay, hello? Hello? Mrs. Asimani, please, are you there? Okay, so we're going to call her back and then speak to her. But what is that one thing you love about her apart from this birthday thing?
I love everything about Josephine. Yes, because she's very caring. Very, very, very caring. And caring for me. One thing I like about Josephine is how she cares about my mother. My love for my mother is different. So growing up, I said, if I'll settle down, I'll look for a lady who would take...
Please go ahead.
Who would take my mother as a mother and make sure that the woman is very excited. So when Josephine came into the picture, trust me, she was doing everything for... I quite remember 2021, during the lockdown. Yes, during the lockdown, my mother was hospitalized. So she went to the hospital. When she was going to the hospital, my wife was going to give her soup. On her way going, the soup fell, and then everything spread on her laps. So, yes, the soup poured on her laps. She didn't tell me. She went to where my mom was to present the food to my mom. So I came from this place, Accra, went to Winneba. I asked Jay, where are you? He said, oh, I'm at Winneba Hospital. I said, what's happening there? I went there, I saw Josephine, and that's bruises. I said, what happened? He said, when I was going to give the food to your mother, I was, ow! Trust me. Came out from the room, I said, no. This is the bone of my bones, the flesh of my flesh. And she should be called a woman. My wife. There, I decided to do my own thing under God without telling her. So I started buying our wedding stuff and all those kind of things.
Oh, so you were engaged at that time?
I got her engaged in 2017. Yes, I engaged her in 2017. So it was a surprise thing that I wanted to do it for. So I told her, 3 months to our wedding, I just told her that, Josephine.
Okay, let's welcome Mrs. Asimani. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show. I'm so heartbroken you can't be in studio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing us to, at least feel you in the studio. Your husband is praising you here. It's no joke. What do you have to say? What do you have to tell us about him? What do you love about him the most?
Okay. Mr. Spelly is so loving and very, very helpful.
Elaborate a bit. Elaborate. Tell us more.
Okay. What I can say is very understanding, God fearing, very, very loving. He has been very, very helpful for us.
Okay, so let's do a little game here before she, the line disconnects again. We're gonna do knowing me, knowing you.
Okay.
You guys, we want to know how well you know each other. I hope you guys are ready.
Very.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with Mrs. Asemani because she's not here. But who do the kids go to with their math assignments? If you can turn down the volume on your TV set, please. If the producers could tell her that for
Please, can you hear me?
Okay, so who would they go to? She'll come back when she turns down the volume.
Maths.
Yes.
Maths question.
Maths.
Yes, please. I'm the one that.
Okay. Who says I love you more?
J.
Okay. Who takes longer in the bathroom?
J.
Who cooks better?
Me.
Who's the stricter parent?
Myself.
Who squeezes the toothpaste from the middle?
This is as many.
Where do you squeeze it from?
I squeeze it from the bottom because I have to do economics.
Who likes longer kisses?
Why
are you shy? Mrs. Asmani, is it you?
No, Mr. Asmani.
Oh, he does.
Yes, please.
Okay, who likes food the most?
It's me.
Hey, foodie. Who do the kids love more?
I think the father.
Okay, so who is the introvert?
I.
Who is the extrovert? You have to agree or disagree, so
True,
please don't be.
true.
Who is the extrovert?
Mr. Asmani.
Okay, who is more emotional?
I.
Please tell us,
It's
is
true.
it true or
It's
okay?
true. It's true.
Who cleans more?
I.
Okay. True or
I
false,
heard it.
Mr. Asmani?
True.
Okay, so when she answers, please tell us your version as well.
True.
Who argues more?
Hey, I.
Okay. Who is good with keeping dates?
Please come again.
Who?
Say you should recap
I should
first.
repeat.
Yeah.
Who is good with keeping dates?
I.
Okay, you both are in disagreement with that one. Who makes excuses to avoid going out?
I.
You don't like going out, so you are definitely the introvert.
Not at all. Not
Okay,
at all.
so you are introverted. Who spends
Yeah.
more? Who spends more?
Mr. Asmani.
Okay. Who's the comedian of the house?
Mr. Asmani.
Okay. Who is the pet lover?
Oh, Mr. Asmani, that one I'll give it to you.
Really? Give us an instance.
Okay. A lot.
Okay. Who is mostly on the winning side?
I.
Who, you agree?
It's true.
Who travels more?
Mr. Asmani.
Who stays out, true? Or
True.
Who stays out late?
Mr. Asmani.
Wow. What's the latest time he's come home?
Maybe 10:30, 11.
Okay. Who comes home first, obviously?
Yeah, that's it.
Mrs.,
Yes, please.
you are the one who comes home first, I suppose.
Yes, please.
So what's the time you get home?
Maybe 5, 6.
Wow. Okay. So we're going to mark you guys and then tell you how you did on that. Thank you so much for joining us on the
You're
phone lines.
welcome.
Mr. and Mrs. Asimani, ladies and gentlemen, you want to say something to him before we come back for Valentine messages?
Okay. All that I want to tell him is he has been very, very amazing, and he should keep it up for I and the kid.
Son, daughter?
Girl.
Yes.
Okay, what's her name?
Otnella.
Okay, when you said the kid, I thought it was a goat. So, I mean, come on. Your child has a name. So, Osmela.
Otnella, a new was
Yes,
name.
please.
Sorry?
Otnella, a new was name.
Oh, Otnella.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, so according to the producers, you should do the vows, messages now.
Huh.
Okay, so according to the producers. So do you want to go first or should she go first?
She should go first.
Okay, Mrs. Asimani, I think it's only fair for you to start, so please go ahead with your Valentine message.
Jay, I want to use this big platform to tell you how amazing you've been to me. You see, like I keep saying, I said, I will never wait for Valentine to make you the woman I've always wanted to make. Every promise I made to you 17 years ago, I'll fulfill my promises. I love you so much. As this Valentine, saying, you were February born, so naturally you show love organically. I'm telling you, Josephine, I love you so much, and I want to tell you that forever you'll be the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you so much. Can't wait to see you on Saturday. Thank you very much, baby. Thank you.
Mrs. Asimani,
Wow.
what message do you have for your husband?
Okay. What I want to tell Mr. Simeni is, if I would have to choose a life partner again, I would choose him over and over and over again. In fact, trillion times, because he has been very, very amazing and a loving partner.
Every woman who comes on the show has said this. Well, are the producers telling you guys to say this?
No.
So it's a one-size-fits-all for every woman in Ghana. Well, I'm sure they appreciate the words. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care and all the
Yes.
best wherever you are. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Mr. and Mrs. Asimani have had their time. It is your time and your chance to make them blow by going on our social media platforms. It's at Joy Prime TV, where we're live right now if you want to watch us. We're going to be reading some messages. So if you have any messages for them, please feel free to indulge us. I mean, come on. Let's give you the number, 0551 575 Very easy number to remember. So please send us messages. Go on our WhatsApp and do the needful. It's very, very important for them to trend, okay? So if they trend, then they are going to the finals. Like Nigeria. Anyway, Nigerians, congratulations. I'm wishing all our couples who have come through and are obviously feeling jittery because you never know, they might be kicked off the top spot. But hey, fingers crossed, Mr. and Mrs. Asimani will make it to the finals on Wednesday. But in the meantime, let's take a little snip break. When we come back from that break, we are going to meet our next couple. Yes, that's what I was talking about when I was talking about doubles. So yes, we have another couple on the show today. It's going to be quite exciting. Don't go anywhere.
People say they love you. But what they mean is they love how loving you makes them feel about themselves. Or they love what they can take from you.
If a man loves you, this
Yes.
is the beginning of it. He's willing to profess it. He'll give you a title after a while. You're gonna be his lady, his woman, his fiance, his wife, his baby's mama, something.
Yes.
But if he's introducing you after 6 months, this is Oprah.
How are you?
By God's grace, we are fine.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you.
Wow. I see why. I see why you picked her. How are you, though?
I'm good.
Okay, so you're not... I'm very inquisitive, eh? I'm sorry. But before I go further, let me say to our viewers who were a bit confused about what happened earlier, Mr. and Mrs. Asemani were both on their way here, but unfortunately they had an emergency, so she had to go, okay? So we apologize for not having her in studio, but I'm sure if she's picked, she's definitely going to join the finals on Prime Morning, so watch out for that. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Ati are in the house. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys look good.
Thank you.
Hey, was it intentional just for Mauvie and our viewers? How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm feeling okay.
So like I said, I'm very inquisitive. I don't see the ring.
Okay. I kind of lost a lot of weight, so it didn't fit.
You lost weight?
Yeah, a lot.
A lot? Like how much?
I can't think, roughly like 30.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wow. What was the reason? Was she telling you?
Yeah, she was the one.
Yeah. Please. Isn't that how you met him?
Okay, yeah, that's how she met me. But I was, I'm a gamer, so I'm always indoors playing video games.
Oh.
So I eat and sleep, work, come back home, gaming, eat and sleep. So when I met her for the first time, I was scared she was going to reject me because of my weight.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we met on October 25th, I just got to the junction, and there she was, and she just came hugging me. So I was a little bit surprised though that she just kind of liked me the way I was.
October 25th.
Yes, 2020.
You met on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook.
Hey! Facebook love, Abba. We've had Trotsky love, outside love. Now we have Facebook love.
Yeah.
You guys took a risk. It could have been a serial killer, God forbid, touch wood. It would never happen. But you took a risk. What made you trusting in him?
Okay, when we started chatting on Facebook, I was a little kind of calm because of how he is. He was kind, he spoke softly to me, and you could feel it through his chats. So I didn't feel scared.
So you guys were doing voice messages?
We're doing more of...
Normal, texting? Chatting.
Okay.
And chatting.
Yeah, okay, so it happened, I think, I sent a friend request 2016. But we were just, normal hi. Like, she come on my, I used to write movie reviews on the blog.
Okay.
So she likes commenting on stuff, and I'm like, okay, fine. But then I wasn't really into it. Like I said earlier, video game is my, passion. So I was more into the video game, and then she was always like, she could chat me, it would take like 3 days before I reply.
Oh, wow.
It takes, and she too,
because of your game.
Exactly. But she was also busy with work, so I also, I also text her, she, replies, I think 3, 4, 5 days later. So we were kind of close one day, and she wanted to watch, there was a movie that came out on Netflix, what's the name? A Fall from Grace. So I read a review about it, she wanted to watch it, so I haven't seen it before. I just gave her my Netflix credentials. Just like that. I just went into an inbox and I was like, yeah, take it out and watch it.
Oh, wow. That's it.
Exactly, yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, I just gave it to her, and then she watched it, and she came to tag me later. Then, we wanted to watch, we used to watch movies together. Like, she's a Kaswami dancerman. So we just take our phones or my TV. We press play together. So we watch it remotely. But I realized her network was, not that good. And because I was working with an internet service provider company, I kind of got her one.
Okay.
Even though I hadn't met her, I got her one. So I got her, like, I got her set up with the internet service. I paid 6 months.
Hey.
I haven't seen it.
Can someone please pay my subscription? Okay. Wow, that's it.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it.
So you were kind from jump.
Yeah,
like
from
you
jump,
were.
yeah.
I mean, were you lonely? What was it?
Yeah, okay, people always think I was going to take a white girl because of the way I am. So
Why?
I actually did one back in 2013.
You used to date a white girl.
Exactly. So they
From
were
where?
thinking, or actually, I think she was from the US. She came to do I think NGO.
Okay.
She's not Ikropon.
Okay.
I was schooling back then, so that's where we met.
Okay.
So people were thinking that, the kind of music I like, the Taylor Swift, the Katy Perry. So they were like, this guy is kind of into white music. So definitely he's going to take a white girl. So I don't know. So anyone that came by, I just ignored. I was waiting for the white one. So
did you think she was white when you were chatting?
No, I don't know. It just happened. When I give her the credentials and I got the internet done for her, I hadn't still seen her. Even not even Facebook video, I haven't seen her.
No way.
No, I haven't. I just saw her pictures. So, we just clicked. That is it.
That's amazing. Mrs. Ati.
Yes.
How do you feel about his narration?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Like he said, when we started chatting, he used to write stories on his Facebook wall. So I was just a casual reader. So when he doesn't end, I go back and text him that, hey, can you please continue?
You're waiting for the ending.
Can you please continue with your story? Then he'll come back and write the part 2. So during those times, we was back and forth. Then he used to write movies review. So he wrote a review on A Fall from Grace, and I went backstage and I was like, I've not watched the movie before. Where can I watch it? Then he said Netflix. And I said, I don't have a Netflix account. Then he said, don't worry. He gave me his credentials, showed me how to download the Netflix, and I watched it. And
Just
since
like that.
then, yeah.
I've never met a man like this one. No.
Yes. So,
Wow. Were you raised by white people?
No.
Okay. Because you act like a white boy. Something a white boy would do without seeing the girl. I beg. Ghana boy wants to see Baka Fronta before, anything else.
I hadn't seen it. It was, I don't know, it was weird. Trust me, it was. And even 2020, that year, that was when a lot of, games were coming out. So I was like, it was going to keep me busy to the end of the year. But for some reason, when I met on the 25th and,
25th of which year?
2020, October.
Nice.
It was a Saturday, I think.
Do you guys have children?
Yeah, we have one.
One? How old?
He's 7 months.
7? Oh, boy. Where is he?
He's the waiting room with
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so what name did you give him? It should be Facebook. Facebook should be Facebooking,
Okay.
Or Mark, at least. Give the man who created the platform props. What's his name?
Adriel.
Hey, wow. What does it mean?
God's favorite. That's why we gave it to him. Yeah.
I'm sure it was his idea.
Yes, his idea.
Yeah, very white.
I wanted to name him Hezron Jr., my first name. Was he looks, my spitting image when I was a kid.
Right.
But then they were like, I don't even know the meaning of my name, so why did I give it to him?
You didn't find out?
Well, my dad, I just came into the world. My dad was like, Hezron. And my mom picked it.
Nice. How'd you spell that?
Hesron.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Hezron. I love it. I think it's a very nice name.
Very.
But guys, let's talk about, obviously, the weight thing. It's very big for me. Was it a health reason or it was because of her pushing you?
Okay. She wasn't pushing me. There was one person that was pushing me before I met her. And that person just vanished to the US without telling me. So I was like, hey,
Okay.
we just move on. So I was just going for jogging all the time.
But you look amazing.
Thank you.
Honestly, all props to you.
Yes.
Because if you didn't come into his life, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would have been big. I'm sure you'd have seen me on TCL. Was it 6,000 of years?
Come
Like,
on.
definitely.
I don't think it was that bad. But well done. I'm very, very, very happy for you. And I pray that there's lots more, great things you guys will celebrate together. But before that, you guys, I want to know because I want to try this Facebook love thing. How do you pick the person?
Okay.
Did you go in for love or it was just friendship for you?
It was friendship at first.
Right.
So there's a saying that when the right person comes, you know it.
Wow.
Yes, you wouldn't feel scared. You wouldn't feel afraid. You just flow with the person.
Really?
Yes. And even my story is even just something small. My elderly sister actually took the biggest risk I've never ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, she met her husband on Facebook. But for her, they were just chatting. And the first time she saw the husband was when they were getting married. That was the first time she saw the husband.
You guys should
for her, she was very brave. I was so, I was like, how did she do? Wasn't she afraid? She was like, no, she wasn't afraid.
You guys are brave.
She knows
like
he's the right person.
the lioness of Africa. So 2 sisters in the same family found Facebook love. That's ridiculous. But how many siblings do you have?
Okay, I have 4 siblings. I'm the last.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Are they all girls?
Yeah, no, 3 male, then 1 female.
Oh, I thought you said your sister found someone on...
Yes. So my sister is the 3rd. Okay, I'm the 4th. So the males are 2.
Okay, so
Yeah.
2
elderly males.
Wow. Oh my God. Are the boys finding love on Facebook as well?
No.
Aren't you giving them the tips to find
But
love?
they're already married.
That's great. Congratulations to all of them. But before we go into whether you know each other or not, I mean, is that something that, any of you do that you'd like to talk about? Maybe, change things a bit? Is there something?
Concerning marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would say our biggest challenge came up when the baby arrived. It was a big challenge for us in terms of how to cater for him and also how to go about our lives. So initially, he wasn't that really helping. I felt I was doing everything, but then I voiced it out to him that, you have to be helping me because I have been waking up at night to feed, change diapers. So can you please step in a bit? And he was like, oh, he doesn't know that he has to be doing it.
Oh.
So when I told him, he was like, okay, so you're going to run shifts on it. When I come back from work, I'll help you with the baby. You sleep from 7 to 9 p.m. 7 to 12. I will hold the baby for you and feed him. When you wake up at 12, you continue with it. So that's how we manage.
So you spoke up.
Yes,
a lot of partners will not talk about it. They'll grumble about it, go to their in-laws, go to their friends and tell them all these things without telling the person who's doing that thing. So I applaud you for speaking up.
So
lots of women need to do this.
Yes.
What about you, Mr. Ati? Is that something that, people out there can actually learn from?
Yeah, you should just get with the program, right? Just make sure you listen to your wife. It really helps. You always have to say yes, no need for you to say no, and then never go to bed angry. If you guys fight, make sure you forgive her before. You talk before the following day comes. Otherwise, it's going to be war. Right. So we can have issues like my gaming stuff. It's too much. So, and she told me, and I just relax a bit, and then we'll not talk for a while. We'll be in the same room. We'll talk for a while. I'll go to the hall. She'll be in the room. Then we'll be like talk of war. She cooks. Then she won't tell mine.
She wouldn't what?
No, she won't serve me mine. I have to go and take it myself.
Right.
And I realized that this girl is like, she's really getting angry because of these behaviors. So I had to, stop because it's a baby. It's not always about gaming. You just have to, take care of the baby as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I chipped in.
Oh my God.
Even though I was afraid the baby might fall because
you were scared to handle a baby.
Exactly.
Oh, so you see, it wasn't intentional, Mrs.
One time I woke up, he was on the floor.
How did that happen?
Oh, I think it's like I was off.
I hope it's not high bed.
No. I was on the couch. Okay. Just like to the tile floor. That's it.
Oh, Jesus.
He was even asleep when I woke up.
Oh, was it me imagine?
I think he just slept because he was in my stomach.
Right.
He slept. So he didn't cry. I woke him up. I started him. He started screaming. I screamed because I was thinking.
Yeah, my God.
Yes, I really screamed really until she heard it. And then she rushed to the hall and I was like, huh. She was like, he's sleeping. What's up? And I just woke him up. And he also screamed because I woke him up.
Yeah.
He was pissed.
No, but babies are so delicate.
Exactly.
I mean, I know someone who picked their child up just innocently, picking the child and dislocated, the baby's shoulder. So it can happen. They're very, very, flexible and all that. So please, with care.
Yes,
but you did a good job, calling her in to examine what's going on. Yeah. So we are going to play a little game. Okay. We're gonna. You guys look like you trust each other, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a game where both of you will stand here, maybe.
Okay.
Your backs to each other.
Okay.
So can we start doing that? and maybe our props sent in. Yeah? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your husband makes you hot. You are, girl, you are. Anyway, we're going to take a short break. So when we come back, we're going to see whether they trust each other enough. This game is going to tell us more. So don't go anywhere. And you're still watching, of course, 12 Days to Valentine. We're ready for the game. Mr. and Mrs. Atty are ready as well. As you can see, she has 3 tennis balls. She has 3 chances to see how good they sync together. So on 3, she's going to throw. How many he catches and vice versa will determine whether they really work well together. This is just games, so don't take it too seriously. They are very much in love, you know? So are we ready?
Yes.
Mrs. Atty. On 3, 2, 1, go.
Oops. Try this one.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, give him some guidelines, how you're throwing it, hard, soft.
Okay, I'm throwing it soft.
All right,
so,
sure.
Get ready.
Okay.
From your
This
right
is the last one from my right hand.
Okay.
Okay. Catch. Catch!
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I'm a good coach, you know? Ghana Black Stars. Anyway, so let's do it with Mr. Atty as well. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
I'm trying it.
Okay.
Oops. It's too far.
It's
All right.
too far.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh, wow. No, that was lucky. Like the Nigerian goal.
yes, sure.
Oh, wait.
You were not ready. Okay, unfortunately, that's it. So at least 1 each. Okay, you want to do the last one because she wasn't ready?
Yes, I
Okay,
wasn't
sure.
ready.
Okay.
All right then.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I wasn't ready, so you have to. do
Okay,
it.
so
Are you ready?
Okay.
ready when you are.
Okay,
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was a good game. Good
Yes.
catch. Way to go. High five. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Atty have, taken their chance to prove that love can be fun as well. So make sure you're supporting them on all social media platforms. Let me use this opportunity once again to thank Secco Chocolates. I'm salivating because of that. Honestly, I'm salivating because of Secco Chocolates. Many thanks to Labadi Beach Hotel, to Tasty Tom, and of course, Red Apple Looks. My name is Mauvie, but a lot of people who love me call me Mauvie the Motivator. That's all we got time for. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you support him. We're out.
Okay.
So you guys have Valentine messages for each other, right?
Yes. Do you have? Yes.
Very quickly, let's do it before, we get, Who's
Okay.
going to go first?
See.
Okay. So, Heshon, I know that we fight a lot. We get angry at each other a lot, but it doesn't mean that the love is not there. I sincerely, faithfully, and unconditionally love you. So I need you to understand me sometimes when things go under wire or when things go over the board, because I'm always there for you. I'll always love you. I'll always be your one and only #1 fan. Any message for me?
Oh, that was great. Everyone is saying, if I come back a million times, I'll choose you. This was a special one, so you better cherish it.
Yeah.
And your turn now, Mr.
Right,
Atty.
sure. I also want to take a time to say, these little fights that we have, I sometimes do that so that I get the freedom to play games. So I'm not going to do that any longer. I'm just going to listen to you all the time. I'm going to be with you.
Okay.
And I'm going to join Alpha with you, so everything will be fine. So I love you very much, and I'm glad you chose me, and I'm glad I chose you. And like you said, if I should come back
A million
times, I'm going to choose you.
Thank you.
Of course, you have to seal the deal.
Sure.
So turn this way so that our cameras can catch the action.
Okay?
I don't have to say, you may kiss the bride and groom.
Okay.
No. repeat.
Okay,
Encore.
Okay.
Okay, did we catch it? Okay. At least some fun right here. Thank you so much for watching us on 12 Days to Valentine's. We're back next week with more couples, and I'm sure they're going to woo you. Make sure you're going on our social media platforms. I'm Mauvie the Motivator. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Ta-da!